What's going on, everyone? It's Adam here from Adam's Nintendo World. Once again, we're doing another very Adam is Quiet stream or premiere of 2 Point Museum. We're working on new Sandbox mode. We just got our first star on Passwater Cove, but we are hemorrhaging money fast. We spent about 100,000 on renovations, and then we've blown through about 20,000 just in poor financial months. So we're going to see about turning it around in this episode, and we're going to hopefully do it. We're going to hopefully do it sooner rather than later. We are working on another expedition to get a fish, so we can add it to our tank. Our tank can hold one more fish. That's about it. Should we upgrade our cost $5,000? Not right now. Can't afford it. Okay. We have our little gift shop. Hopefully makes us some money. We have to display 494 total buzz. Reach museum level 9. We're currently 6. And turn a quarterly profit of $5,000. We're not even turning a profit. Okay, that's good. We need another clownfish. That works well. Okay. I do want to get those flying fish out of this tank. They need to go into their own tank without... They just need to go in their own tank. And I think we can build that tank. No, we gotta wait till we get more money. Like, this is kind of a waiting game right now, I think. Yeah, it has to be a waiting game. Let's see what we do this month. I haven't made any big purchases, I don't think, although we did go on an expedition. And we got a lot of money just for leveling up to a 2nd star. Oh, we need another assistant, though. Yeah, I gotta hire another assistant. Sorry, gang. There we go. This guy's on a break. Which is fine. He's allowed to go on a break. Let's see. We're almost at the end of August. Let's just see if we turn a profit in August. My issue is we might just have to call this museum and start over again. Yeah, we lost money again. Ugh. Ugh. I mean, people are liking the aquarium, and people are generally happy. 91% happy. Okay, where is this assistant? How many assistants do I have? Let's go to our staff. I don't even know how many assistants I have. 2 experts, 3 assistants. They're on a break. Oh, now they're going. We're going to make this go faster by dropping you in the booth. There we go. Okay. Let's speed up time. Excuse me. We might have just gone too big too fast. Could have been the problem. Like, maybe I didn't need to do this. Like, we could have lived with it being really thin and done this later. That cost us like $5,000. These are like your beginner 3 rooms, so I think those are kind of necessary. Right, we lost money again. Oh, gang. I don't know if we're going to be able to save this. My only hope is to open another museum. Like, that might be the only hope.
Needed in the gift shop.
I don't have an assistant for the gift shop. Like, people are putting money in there. It's just not enough money, apparently. We'll give it another month just to see what happens. But like we might have to open a cheaper museum. It might have been like a too big, too fast situation. Yeah, we lost $3,000 that month. It's our staff wages are out of control. All right. I don't know if we can save this. Let me go to the museum map. I think our money transfers over. Where do I want to go? I want to go. I think our money probably transfers over, but we're going to find out. Like it's like fluid between all your museums. But I do think one museum pauses while another museum operates, but maybe also not. It's very possible the answer is not. Right, what are we looking at? No, so this is just a brand new museum. So this museum has no impact on our other museum. No impact on our other museum.
Hey, guess. I'll wait.
Like maybe I might have just gone too crazy. You know what? For the rest of this episode, we're going to tour through what I've been doing. I'm going to have to think this through. I'm going to go watch some videos for some tips while I'm on vacation and come back better than ever. But let me show you what we've been doing in our career mode. Oh, man, this episode got sad fast. Okay, let's start at Memento Mile. So we do have 2 stars here. Now, when you guys last saw this museum, we had almost nothing going on here. We had just dinosaur stuff. Now we've expanded into botany, and even there's a fish tank over here, which I honestly just threw in to get the 2nd star. So I'll probably actually take it out because it doesn't fit. But I will show you what we did. Things are crazy here. All right, so when you guys last saw, I think our exhibit stopped like right here. I think this was kind of like all we had going this way, and maybe even not all of this. And you will remember we had the playground over here and stuff, but since then we've got the surveillance office, which he's sleeping, so great. But we've got cameras positioned around the museum. I think we have one over here somewhere. Yeah, like we got one right here. So we've got cameras positioned around the museum. We moved this play area over here just because these 2 exhibits needed to be near a play area. So here's 2 of our new botany exhibits. We had the chair there and the man-eating flower. We also have this interactive display, which our people are really enjoying. We expanded our gift shop and moved it over here, so it just now has a lot more stuff in it. Here is our worker lounge. We've moved that as well. We've gotten a lot more frozen stuff, so now you can see like frozen exhibits, but they're plants from the botany expansion from the botany lineup of stuff. So there we go right there. So we've got the frozen Aurora Arborealis. We've also got the ancient altar. We are working on the snowy howl skeleton. We've got this little bug thing here. Now, what I'm disappointed by is my museum doesn't really have a lot of... I'm going to pause. Sorry. My museum doesn't really have a lot of flow to it. I've got lots of dinosaur stuff here. And then I've got a little bit of dinosaur stuff here. And then I've got a little bit more right here. And I've got like snowy stuff here. And I've got snowy stuff here. And I've got snowy stuff here. And then I've got snowy stuff over here. And it's just not flowing very well. So this one needs to be... Like, I've got 2 stars on it, but I really need to, like, tear this one down and kind of rework it, because right now it's a bit of a mishmash. I kind of initially really liked this little thing I built to get people into this area of the museum, but now that I'm looking at it, I don't love it anymore. I really don't love it. So that's kind of where we're at with this one. And then I built the second building. I moved my, so this is a machine that looks at artifacts that you found and gives you like more. So if you look at this, like the knowledge, the little light bulb, you can throw those things into here and research them. And then I've got a workshop. You guys have seen the workshop, the study room. And then I built a tank in here simply to get the second star because we had to have 3 different types of exhibits. So I had botany, I had ancient history, and then I put in a tank. But that's going to go. I don't think that's going to stay. And we also have tour stands. You guys have not seen tour stands, but we can now set up some tours. So I have one here, and I think this tour, yeah, you can see where it goes. So it goes like that. So it hits all these exhibits right here, and then I think I'd put a second tour stand over here, and I think this one hits just dinosaur bones. Yeah, this one just hits dinosaur bones. So there we go. And then I did one here, which I don't have enough experts for. But we are, I think, like the arrow says down that we're losing money, but I do think we're making money on this one. So this is not bad. Okay, let's go back to the, oops, no. Let's go back to the museum map, and I don't think anything has changed at Passwater Cove. I think you guys saw everything I did here, and I think when that episode ended, I think we moved on. I'm gonna double check, but I don't think anything has changed here at all. Like at all. Nothing here has changed. Yeah, nothing here has changed. It's crazy looking at this and then looking at what we were doing. Sorry, I'm going to pause this again. Looking at this and then looking at what we were doing in our sandbox mode, it's like night and day, right? How we set up differently. Oh, honestly, yeah, it was too big too fast. Because I look at this. This got me to 1 star. The only things I have are these 2 exhibits that I started with and this trident. 3 different fish tanks and staff room, workshop and a training room. I think that's my first lesson learned. Is too big, way too fast. I don't need to expand as fast as I was. I'm allowed to take time. I need to learn that. But this has not changed. I think this is exactly as you guys have seen it. So I'm not going to spend too much time there. We're going to go back to the museum map. And we're going to head over to the spooky... What's this place called? Wayland Lodge. Now, I'm going to come here, and this is all brand new. So we'll touch on this, I think, in a little bit. So I'm not going to go into too much detail here regarding this, but I just wanted to show it off and show you what we're doing here at Wayland Lodge. We are working on the 2nd star here, and we've opened up a massive area to work with, and I'm going to show you that first. No, I'm going to show you that last. So this is what we're working with. And this one we started with absolutely nothing except for these 2 ticket. No, we didn't even start with the ticket booths. I built this little area back here. It's way too big. It's a waste of space. I learned that. I also built this new second building. I'm going to pause again. I built this second building here to house some of our staff stuff. Now, my goal was to put a door here outside so that the staff could quickly just go from here into here. And here we have our staff room. We've got our training room. But I had to put the door over here. The downside is you can't connect these 2 buildings. It doesn't allow you to use this space. So this space right here where you can see these thicker tiles or this gravel here, this is not land I own, and this is not land you can own. So I own a property here, and then I own a property right here. But this piece I can't own, which means I can't join these buildings together, which was a little bit of a disappointment. This has actually been my favorite museum to do. It's been the easiest as well, I think, in terms of keeping people happy and making money. As you can see, I got a couple pristine exhibits. I've got a pristine exhibit right here and a pristine exhibit right there, and then also some great ones. I think this one's epic. That one's epic. That one's just basic. And this one's just good or whatever that is. So there we go. So those are kind of the most of our exhibits. I'm going to take you for a spin this way. This, again, is our... So you saw this one in Memento Mile. This is just our camera room, operating the various cameras. We've got a larger bathroom we built back here, as well as a workstation. This is the interactive display, and maybe I can
do a show.
I don't know if people are going to go on it, but we can show that off really quickly. So this is the interactive display. People can sit in the chairs. Oh, there's a guy sitting there. And then stuff happens. It's pretty interesting. I like it. Takes up a lot of space, though. And then we've got our analyzing room back here. And then we've got another exhibit right here, which is like animatronics, but really creepy. Kind of like the ones you would see at Chuck E. Cheese, actually. That's what it reminds me of. But there you go. We've got our animatronics. And then we've got a second bathroom. I found a lot of my guests were really needing to use the bathroom. So I was like, all right, let's put in another bathroom. So we have two bathrooms. We did build a gift shop design where you walk through both sides if you want to. So it's kind of a pass-through to this part of the museum. But, of course, you're also going to be able to walk around. Now, the really big thing to look at here is that you now get ghosts. And you actually house these ghosts as if it was a hotel, kind of. And we're going to get to that in a second. So you have these ghosts that you can find when you're on expeditions. And you put them in these rooms and people will view them. Great source of money. They're also worth a lot of money if you don't want to keep them. So I have some in my inventory, and I think they're worth like 10,000 bucks. So if I ever needed cash, here's some instant options for some cash. I actually have this haunted mannequin that I don't need because mine's already pristine, so I can't even, and it's got, see how it has 2 out of 2 on the light bulb? So I can't even research this anymore. So I can actually just sell this. And then the ghost duster. I'm just going to take a quick peek at the ghost duster. Yeah, so we can actually just head over to the analyzing room. I know I got things paused right now, but we can go into here and... Nope, not you. No, I don't want to place you in the analyzing room. Give me... dang it. I'm going to analyze a ghost, apparently. I did not mean to do that, but maybe that's maybe not a bad thing. Oh, you can, so maybe it's not a bad thing to analyze the ghost. Anyway, so you can put them into these rooms, and that's kind of the idea behind this one. So the aquarium one or the aquatic one, it's fish tanks, and in the prehistory one, it's exhibits. In this one, it's like hotels, and you're hoteling the ghost guests, and taking care of them. So after you get your first star, you actually unlock this mansion, and you get all the access to all of this stuff. And look how massive this is. There is so much room up here. I mean, it's dark, but there's so many rooms up here pre-built and everything like that. It's really quite amazing. And my plan here is to utilize these rooms for sure, to get ghosts in these rooms. But not only that, I also plan to essentially take almost everything I think out of here, out of this building, and put it into here so that this becomes our museum. Like, look at this entrance. How cool is this? We'll put the ticket booths up in here like that, and then we got so much room. Like, this doesn't look like a lot, but I'm pretty sure the square footage of just this right here, like if you just take this open area, I'm pretty sure that square footage is like almost bigger than what I have already. I do like this a lot. Maybe I shouldn't split it up. Oh, now I'm second guessing myself. But anyway, so that's what we're working on here. Now, I have not yet learned anything about space, and I have not yet learned anything about science. Those are 2 more museums we have to unlock and try out. And so I'll learn those as I go, but that's kind of where we're at in our single player gameplay. I thought I'd give you that little bit of an overview. This wasn't a very long episode, guys, but I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. Until next time, we'll chat again real soon. Goodbye, folks.